What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out I Tried the Most Hated Airsoft Class. This is by the legendary Silo Entertainment. Listen, I've been doing videos on this channel now for over 5 years. Over 5 years. And when I watched one of Silo Entertainment's videos back in the day when I first started, we're talking a long time ago. Can we get a date? May 14th, 2020, I watched a Silo Entertainment video and it became the most popular video on my channel with 2.7 million views. So watching this channel goes way back, and I think this channel is absolutely fantastic. They're at 6.22 million subscribers. There will be a link down below to the original video. Head over to the OG video. Go and give it some love because Silo Entertainment is a fantastic YouTube channel. Whether you like Airsoft or you're just interested in military stuff in general, I think parts of his videos can resonate with you. Genuinely entertaining. So we're going to have some fun with this. Before we get started, though, as always, check out Chug. Christmas is here. Buy yourself some. Listen, you deserve. The camera's not focusing. Focus on me, camera, because this is an important message. You deserve to treat yourself, all right? We're in a world full of hate, full of anger, full of stress, full of constant attention-grabbing shit, and sometimes you just need to treat yourself, sit back, and relax. Get yourself a Chug. Treat yourself this Christmas to a Chug. 10% off link down below. Free customization. You can sit back, fill yourself a beer in your Chug or a can of Morale in your Chug, and you can relax. Highly recommend it. 10% off link down below. Version 2, this is the new version 3 where you can take, I've said it a million times now, but I'm going to say it again because it is really impressive. You can take the inside out and clean it in your dishwasher, protecting your wood. But honestly, you deserve it, guys. All right? Go and get yourself a Chug. Also, there'll be a link down below for that. Also, if you haven't seen, I made a drink. It's incredible. It took like 2 years to make this, and it's finally out to everyone, and you can buy it right now. If you're in the UK, if you're watching this from the UK, you can buy yourself a pack of 12 cans right here. Scan this website code, go over to the website, buy yourself a pack of Morale, and give it a try. It's really tasty. It tastes like wild berries. It's really tasty. It's a healthy, energizing drink with 750 milligrams of lion's mane, 750 milligrams of cordyceps, 100 milligrams of L-theanine, 80 milligrams of caffeine, 300 milligrams of beta-glucans, which have study has come out not long ago showing that beta-glucans can help remove forever chemicals from your body. It's a really good, healthy, energizing drink. And the message with this is getting people outside as much as possible. It's as simple as that. Getting that next generation of kids outside. Listen, Airsoft, I think, links with this. This is a hobby, a sport, you could say, where it gets people outside. And so, yeah, Silo Entertainment, if you want me to send you some cans of Morale, I'll certainly do that. Go check out the footage of all the stuff we've been doing. We're doing vlogs and podcasts, and I'm converting a van and all this incredible stuff. Go to the Instagram here for Drink Morale. Also, this video will be in collaboration with Drink Morale, which means if you go to the subscribe button down below and you click subscribe, it doesn't subscribe to Original Human. It comes up with 2 channels, both this channel and Drink Morale, which means you can subscribe to both and you can go over to that channel and check out some of the incredible bits of content that I'm making over there. So yeah, go and do that. It would mean the world to me. Other than that, let's shut up. Let's pull this up and let's see what's going on. Let me turn on subbies.
Everybody says the DMR class is the most hated airsoft class of all time.
Why?
But is that actually true, or is there more to the story?
I'm guessing because it's as accurate as a sniper, but it's full auto. Also, one question I have with these airsoft rifles, do the magazines represent the weapons? Like, I don't know what this DMR would technically have in real life for ammunition. Probably no more than 15 rounds in a mag. No more, I don't think. With it being airsoft rounds, is that the same? Or is it like 100 of them little BB bullets in them magazines? Do you know what I mean?
Coming up, today we're going to find out by testing the class ourselves.
People get so pissed in Airsoft. That's a nice rifle. People get so pissed in Airsoft, don't they?
Hey, welcome back, my friends. We have
But girl, these were the green lids on. Did they earn them? Excuse me. Did these lads earn these green berets? Although I don't know what the cap badge is there. It looks like some sort of eagle, doesn't it? Which reminds me, actually, if you didn't see on my Instagram, yesterday, I went outside in my garden. This just reminds me. And there was a massive fucking owl. Massive owl in the garden. Let me get a picture up real quick. Giant owl. Look at this thing. And I'm talking massive. And at first I thought it was a long-eared owl, but I put it on TikTok and a lot of people were like, no, that's a eagle owl. Which, if that is the case, it's either someone who's been let loose by accident, or it's one of the only eagle owls in the country because it's like 12 to 20 breeding pairs. I called it in and people think that it might be someone that's got loose. But yeah, giant fucking owl in my garden, guys. Massive. Made friends with an owl. Anyway.
one of the biggest events of the year coming up in the Czech Republic called Border War. It's a 3-day airsoft event with thousands of players where we have already been assigned to the Air Mobile Helicopter Unit. Because of the terrain down there and the sheer amount of targets, I think a DMR platform would be best suited for this. So I've got my hands on the pre-upgraded M14 by Swift Airsoft. The M14 replaced the M1 Garand as the US main service rifle in 1958. During the Vietnam War, it was phased out in favor of a lighter cartridge in the form of the M16 and the 5.56 round. However, many M14 rifles that proved to be exceptionally accurate were fitted with a scope and became the Army-designated M21 Sniper Weapon System, or SWS, and is still in use today with the US Armed Forces.
Nice.
Designated marksman rifle or sniper rifle role. Now, these gas-powered airsoft variants are often used in military and police training because of its form, function, and weight being an exact replica of the real thing.
It's pretty cool how well designed these rifles are, aren't they? Like, it's impressive that they've gone to this extent to make it as accurate as possible. Obviously sound and kickback and all that stuff's not the same, but still, it's pretty damn cool, isn't it?
Features a heavy steel rotating bolt that strips off a new round out of the mag with every cycle.
That's so cool.
By Swift Airsoft, it is not only a looker, it is an actual accurate rifle, and it has to be if it's going to earn a permanent spot alongside my SSG-24.
That's a nice rifle.
How classes work in Airsoft? It usually looks something like this. Your class is determined by your main rifle. Bolt action systems have the highest output power, and SMGs being the lowest, but they're allowed to full auto indoors. DMR sit right behind the bolt actions in terms of...
Which, by the way, it's very rare in real life that you want to use full auto for anything. It's just not accurate. It's just not accurate. I mean, if you're going into a room and it's literally spray and pray, then, you know, let your hair down a bit. But the truth is, you want accuracy more than anything. And unlike in the movies, you do have a limited amount of rounds in a mag. And so you full auto spray, it's gone. You know what I mean?
Output power, but they have the advantage of being semi-auto. In practice, the output power in most cases is about 150 to 180% that of a regular M4 assault rifle. A lot of power, but multiple rounds instead of just one from the bolt action. Today's mission is to find out improvement points on my entire gear setup, the weapon system itself, my comms, helmet, camo, and even my exosuit, ready for border war.
Just going back then, looking at his camo.
My comms, helmet, camo, and even my exosuit ready.
His trousers look like British DPM, but his shirt looks... It almost looks like that Indian style, doesn't it? I might be wrong there. Some people probably call me out for my inaccuracies. But, yeah, his trousers look like British, the stuff I used in training. You know what I mean? The classic British... camouflage, but yeah, the shirt looks almost like the Indian one, or it looks faded. It looks like sun faded in a way, doesn't it?
We're back at the abandoned castle, a field I know extremely well, with about 100 people on the field today. Due to the shape of the AO, my plan is to run forward as fast as possible, run into this corner of the map before the enemy team has time to make it to the building. Okay, pak die blauwe. Get that bitch.
Domination. I've got to play Airsoft at some point, haven't I? It's got to be done at some point. Talk about tripping hazard. So he got to his position that he wanted at a decent speed. Why is he wearing all white? Why are you wearing all white? Imagine doing that. Stick out like a sore thumb. I tell you what, actually, that reminds me. The camouflage on the owl that I saw yesterday was insane. Like, you could barely see it in the trees until it moved its head. It just shows that camouflage is genuinely so important. Wearing white like that's ridiculous. He's expecting people to move into the building that he's in right now by the looks of it. Quiet.
Ben je serieus?
Wat?
Ben je serieus?
Wat?
Ik sta hier, je schiet in mijn keel.
Ja, dat doen we niet expres.
Ja, dat doe je expres.
Yeah, that's the whole point. You're playing Airsoft, mate. What do you think I'm going to tag you? Tag, you're it. You're playing Airsoft, mate.
Doe het niet expres. Het hoort bij het spelletje.
Het hoort bij het spelletje, in mijn keel.
Ik doe dat niet expres, maat. Ik doe het niet expres.
Wat is mijn pangregel dan? Waarvoor hebben we dat?
We hebben geen pangregel hier.
Ja,
dat is een gentleman's pangregel.
dat is toch gewoon sportief zijn, of niet dan?
Maat, het is hoor bij... Sorry.
Mate.
Maat,
Ik vind
sorry.
niet normaal.
Ik deed niet
Ik vind het
expres.
echt niet normaal.
Ik deed niet expres, sorry.
Mate, don't be mad if I... Mate. He's just... What that is there is a transfer of anger from I've just been caught and shot. And I don't want to admit that I was fucking caught off guard and not covering my corners. And therefore, I'm just going to make some shit excuse that he shouldn't have shot me in the neck from that distance. Do you know what I mean? That's pettiness, that. At the end of the day, what if I was the one that got shot there, I'd be like, fair play, mate, just FYI, you got me in the neck. Just be aware of where you're shooting. And that's it. Boom, done. You don't have to do... Like, that's the conversation done. Shake hands, congrats, that was fucking good. I should have cleared that corner. My bad. I should have known to clear that corner then, and I completely didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what you do. I mean, I guess that's different, isn't it? Like, the commando ethos of having integrity and all that lot. Even cheerfulness in the face of adversity in a way, like, you would laugh it off and be like, fucking good shooting, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't get all pissy about it.
Loop wel even zo om, dan laat ik jou met rust.
Ja, dat is goed.
Ja?
Cover your corners. Don't be a bitch. Simple as that. To be fair, Silo Entertainment handled that well. He was like, I'm sorry, mate. It's just a game. If that was me, I would have been like, mate, fucking do one before I shoot you again. Cover your corners, you knob. Don't flash at me. Start shouting at me. I'll get the rounds down even more. You're lucky these are just airsoft rounds. Oh, mate. Dilly-dallying. Dilly-dallying. Look at that. See where his rifle was? Walking about like it's nothing. Mate. Awareness. Switch on. Yeah, switch on. You gotta be switched on from the moment that horn goes off. Everything's a threat. Every corner's a threat. I guess that's the difference, though. Like, I don't know whether that's just me presuming people would be that aware because I've had that commando training. Or maybe that isn't normal to have that amount of awareness. I don't know. You would expect that, I mean, even if you're playing Call of Duty or Battlefield, like, the moment the countdown happens, everywhere's a threat. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't just walk around. Like, I think that's common sense.
One issue I've noticed so far is that the gun is shooting quite high in relation to the scope. The vertical adjustment is maxed out, so I have to figure out what's going on. For now, I'm aiming between the number 4 and number 6 on my vertical
Oh,
axis.
shit, yeah, look at that. Yeah, it is aiming high, isn't it? Maybe you need some sort of modification on the scope there.
DMR is so easy.
It's a good rifle, though. I mean... Good hit. Where's he going? Good shooting. Good shooting. Good shooting. You could technically still use the DMR at that range. I mean, could you put a little cheeky canted dotted sight on it or something? You know what I mean? At that range, I would. Oh, if you could put a little canted sight on that DMR had absolutely. I mean, you'd struggle in buildings when he was behind that wall, getting the rifle all the way up and over before someone else makes contact with you. I mean, like you're struggling at that point. But in situations like this, I don't know, cheeky canted sight on it. I think that'd be sick. But that's what the handgun's for, right?
Hey!
Oh, good call.
Nice, nice. Even though I
Perfect example there. Hit. Nice. Yeah, congrats. Fucking good hit.
got taken out, that early push was vital to gain map control and avoid us getting stuck in our spawn. Now it's going to be vital to keep the pressure on and keep pushing forward.
Rechts, daar. Oh.
So he thought it was a friendly then?
Rippe.
For a moment, he thought that was a friendly, I think. Yeah, keep an eye on that corner. I wouldn't be stood so close to that doorway there, though. I mean, he's in a good position there, actually. It is shooting high, isn't it? What rifles he got over there? I can barely see it. Let's turn. Is this? It's on. Just turning it up to the best resolution possible.
Oh ja, kan ook. Wat zijn we toch om het hoekje meteen? Ja.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate. Don't stand in the doorway though. Like if you get there, just push out towards that tree a little bit. Get yourself out the doorway. You could be hiding there, but it's the foliage. This is where camouflage is so important. That foliage is really difficult to render if you're wearing really decent camouflage. Like you're really struggling to like click on what's you know, it's the very like Bobby Basic stuff of why things are seen, isn't it? Like the outline of an individual, no straight lines in nature type of thing, making sure you break up with all that, break up all your silhouette with camouflage and stuff. If you were stuck in one of them bushes then and you had good camouflage, barely see you.
Nee.
Laat mij walking. Go even langs.
Yeah. Got a grenade? So we got another one there then.
Oh, sorry.
Common courtesy, innit? That's it. Good hit. In these situations there with the CQB stuff, you can be a bit more harsh on yourself. Like if you get caught out, you can be a little bit more harsh on yourself. But when you're out in the foliage, it's a bit more difficult because there is so many trees and brushes that someone could be hiding in. But with CQB, if you put yourself within a doorway and you get hit, it's on you, that, innit? Like, he shouldn't really have just been stood in that window getting the rounds down. But there's not much you can do, is there? What happened there?
One quirk I quickly found out about this gun is if the magazine isn't seated quite right, it can dump out all its gas. So I definitely have to double check that every time I reload. In Border War, it's going to be an hour walk back just to get more gas.
Yeah, that's insane. An hour walk back just to get gas? Good hit. It's interesting that them BB rounds can fly through the trees. You would expect them, because they're just like little plastic balls, you would expect them to kind of...
Fighting in the woodlands
easily
like
get
this,
deflected by
range,
branches and stuff.
Difficult. You don't really need a ghillie suit to be extremely hard to spot. However, we have to fight our way through this bit to push the enemy off the domination point.
I think at that point, it's Bobby Basics of just trying to stay off the path, right? Like trying to stay off the main path and trying to stay out of openings. The closer you can get into the bushes and shoot from out of it is probably going to be your best friend. Although it looks like he might have a bit of ground to cover. Mate, switch on. Come on, man. Walking down the path like that. See, that guy was a bit more switched on there. You noticed? And then he's got a fight on his hand now. Get off the path while you're reloading, mate. There you go. Good hit. Good hit. See, he's in the bush here. This is good. The moment you go onto the path, you're just going to be seen way easier. Although, moving around that much, you're going to be seen either way, aren't you? Yep, taking fire. It's very, I mean, it's not very often you see people get down on the belt buckle here. Like, if you're taking fire like that, pull back a little bit, but get down on the ground, especially in, like, a situation like this. People are looking at, like, crouching and head height, and they're not looking on the floor, or it's very rare that they're looking on the floor. So you get under fire, hit the deck as quick as possible. Also, get rid of your Nike underwear sticking out. Hey up. Oh, he's just... That guy's spraying and praying there, isn't he?
Wat ben je aan het doen, man?
He was just spraying and praying in the bushes and he gets sad when he gets hit, mate. Some people in Airsoft are just bitches out there.
Hij komt niet eens dichtbij. What the fuck?
We found the second man-child of today. There might be more, so we gotta keep our eyes peeled. Anyway,
why is there so many of them in Airsoft? You would think in a game like this, people would take it a bit more serious and be a bit like, okay, I got hit, and just enjoy it. Like, at the end of the day, you're playing a game. It's not real life.
Point is right up ahead, and we're making good progress.
You're playing a game. Covering his corner. Nice. Checking all the corners. I'm presuming if someone gets hit, you're not allowed to be like, where'd you get shot from, mate? Do you know what I mean? I'm presuming there's rules like that. Mate, watch them corners. He's making a move. He's down. Nice. He's getting down to low to the ground. You notice all the people he was shooting, the ones that he actually got, none of them were on the ground. They're all just walking about. Good hit. Although he doesn't seem to be bothered about it. Cool. I wonder what the maintenance is on rifles like this for Airsoft. Because there is moving parts, so you would presume they're oiled in some way, or they're lubricated in some way, because there is moving metal parts, right? And so if that's the case, what's the maintenance like on them? Nice hit. The guy's like, ah! Got his legs like 6 times there. Call the hit. Call it out loud. I wonder how large this area is that he gets to play about with it.
Are you red? Sorry, bro. Yeah, you too, man.
Perfect interaction. Absolutely. Caught him out from behind. Yeah, you got me. That I like to see. I like to see. But it seems like that's way more rare than it is seeing the people being absolute turds. Although maybe, you know, at the end of the day, this is the internet, right? The negative type of interactions always do better with views. So maybe he kind of just keeps that type of footage in for more views. I don't know. But you know what the internet's like. It seems like the negative aspects always do better for views. But I want to see more of this, more of people being genuinely like kind and be like, you know what, great shot, mate. Because at the end of the day, you're there to learn. Him being shot in the back there, he's going to go back now before the reset and they do again, and he's going to be thinking, okay, I need to be just a bit more aware about what's going on behind me. And that's how you get better at stuff like this, isn't it? A lot of screaming. See, that individual was looking around, but he didn't have his weapon up. He's just kind of mooching about a
I
bit.
thought this guy had a broken leg and the game has been stopped. They carry him off the field
Oh,
and give him some
shit.
medical treatment.
Oh,
I
what a
talked to him
shame.
after the game. Nice guy, but unfortunately, he tore a bunch of ligaments in his knee.
Ooh,
After the game
what a
resumed, I
shame.
spotted the group of 5 players I've been stalking for a while, and they have no idea I'm onto them. They've just gone into the building right in front of me.
He's stalking him. That's hilarious. Don't be so loud with the brush. Oh, his freaking rifle! He just gave him away. Shit. Oh, what a shame.
Hit!
Oh, they got
Fortunately,
him.
we got taken out, but I think we're mostly
That's a
ready.
shame because his rifle gave him away there. If his rifle didn't do that gas thing, he probably would have been fine. What a shame.
For Border War. If you want to get some of this smoke effect in your gun, check out the links below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you at Border War.
Oh, I fucking love his videos. Link down below to Silo Entertainment. Absolutely fantastic video. Genuinely really, really good. I enjoyed every second of that. Head over to his channel. He's 6.22 million subscribers. Let's get a couple hundred subscribers over there, shall we? Check out Chug, 10% off, link down below. And check out Morale if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me. Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.